Sure, if you guys don't... Yeah, that was an interesting discussion. We bear you no hatred, for you are not an enemy of Auriga, and yet here we go. You guys want war, you don't want peace, but you don't have any hatred for me, right? We're bestest buds. We're bestest buds, y'all. That's why they acting like that. Let's get good. Welcome back to Endless Legend Inferno. We are the Kapaku, aka the Lava Gremlins, and we are building a Phodios so we can burn down the world. No, I'm just kidding. We are building a Phodios, but we don't plan to burn down the world. It was pointed out to me by our dear friend the Cat o' Nine Tails that if we burn down the world, we're doing exactly what the Endless wanted, so we're not going to do that. Maybe. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. We'll debate. What is this fleet? Because that's actually kind of spooky. Okay, that's just a bunch of, like, land units that are embarked, though. Oh, they do have a fire ship fleet right there. That's okay, though, because we should be building out quite a few ships to take these places and defend them. Unfortunately, we also found out that we pretty much can't attack the city. It's almost a game glitch. Even though they have 0 fortification right now, there's no way for us to actually get a unit next to the city and attack it. In theory, if they expand it out this way, but I don't think they even can. I think they might be trapped right there. Like, that city might not ever get any bigger because of the location. I'm almost tempted to see if maybe we can use a lavaformer to, like, kill their food. But I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, we can't actually get on land to do that. I'm not sure if there's anything we can do with infiltration, but that might be our next attempt. Let's go look for a hero that's good with infiltration stuff. So not the Ardent Mages. The Morgwar has Spying 3, that's pretty strong. There's another Spying 3. Let's see if there is one of the Forgotten, though, because they are the specialists in infiltration. There is not. So I think we'll take this guy, just because he also has influence boost too, which is something we may potentially be able to use later. He's a support. He's a support. They're both supports. Okay, so we're going to take Satasa here. He's 802 dust. We have it. That's not an issue. And then we're going to have him infiltrate this place. The primary purpose of this whole thing is just to see if there's anything that we can do with this cruddy city. Okay. You were spying on Nyleria. Excellent. That's what we want. We want to be spying. He's completed infiltration. Good. Does he have any skill points that we didn't distribute? He does. He has 1 skill point that is undistributed. Let's see if he has anything that will help with spying. Doesn't look like it so far. No, but we could build him up to be a naval general, too. That would actually be very, very useful. That's not going to help too much. That's not going to help too much. Those would help, I think. Although I'm not sure exactly what a transport ship... I think a transport ship just helps land units move faster, so I don't know if that would help all that much either. Yeah, that's crazy. It doesn't seem like anything is particularly slated towards making naval combat that much better. There's, like, additional damage when he's embarked, which essentially turns him into a naval unit, but that's not the same thing. Okay. So he has infiltrated there, and it actually has been a while since I've done... Okay, cool. We haven't put any infiltration effects on yet, because we can't, and that's fine. It's been a while since I've done infiltration, so I actually couldn't remember how that worked. Exactly. See, why can't we... Oh, this is so annoying. This is, like, really, really... Amplitude, I love you guys, but fix this. This is sad. They have 0 fortification here. If I could just attack with this naval unit, that would actually fix the entire problem. Just putting that out there so you guys know. Let's see. Do we want to leave these guys here or send... Let's send one of these guys out. And we'll take him down to either go capture this next naval facility, or at least to scout it out and see what's available there. We will get some Palladium there. Actually, we managed to get some of the Hyperium deposit right here. So now we have a source of Hyperium and Mithrite. They're not great sources of Hyperium and Mithrite, but they are sources of Hyperium and Mithrite. And yeah, even if we finish capturing Yadeli, there isn't a whole lot going on there, and I don't think... I'm not sure if you actually get double the resources. I think we figured out you don't. So it may not even be entirely worth it to try to capture this entire region, but we'll do it anyway, just because. It has to do something, right? It has to provide some sort of benefit. We'll find out. This should be an easy fight for us to win. Yeah, get them, boys. That'll be next turn, though. Alright, so people that are moving can move. Oh yeah, these guys are over here moving. Yes, look at this. Is that a Kazanji village? No, that is a Gelderus village. I should have known that by the fact that there's Gelderus everywhere. But I apparently didn't notice. Let's come over here. And over here. We're gonna go after these ruins right here. What is that? Moss pearls. That's just an anomaly. Okay. Seal stalks, another anomaly. So there are some good anomalies on this little island here. However, it doesn't have any resources that we absolutely want. So we're not going to sweat it too much. We will potentially do something with that island, though. And time to have Photios. You guys ready for Photios? Because I'm ready for Photios. It's Photios time! Alright, here he comes. Photios, rise from the constructs. There we go. And that's our big boy Photios. He ready to go, y'all. Aw, yes he is. Ward, you can reveal the terrain around the position of this army for 1 turn. I thought he had a different ability. Oh, that's right, their abilities are tied to their equipment, so I can just upgrade him. I forgot about that. Whoa, that's a big fight. And we're still gonna win that, apparently. Go. No, we didn't. I don't know why it had us slated to win that fight. That did not look like a winnable fight. This one does, though. Yeah, we lost a couple stone soldiers, that's okay. Oh, we had a settler over there. Thankfully, we kept him. That would have been really, really sad. Oh, and a city is under siege by who? Who is sieging my city? Oh, it's these guys. Really? Okay then, let's go ahead and... Yeah, we have some stone soldiers there. We have stone soldiers in here? We do. We're gonna make a new army out of these stone soldiers and send them over here to reinforce this city. And we're gonna bust this guy out and start a fight. Go get him, boys. Why is he not... Game, please. I just want this guy to move. Can he do that? Does he have no movement this turn? He has 7 movement. Why is he... Maybe he's unable to move because he just... left a garrison? This is weird. Okay, well, we'll leave him there for a second. He seems to be unable to move since he just left a garrison, which doesn't make any sense either, so... Need an exploited volcanic tile, +5 resources on strategic resource extractor. And in that region, the only strategic resources we have are titanium, so that's not really worth it. Mining rights will generate additional strategic resources, also not super worth it for us. Abbey is worth it if we have any anomalies here, but I think we have one right there. Yes, we do. And what does Abbey do for that again? +3 food on terrain with anomalies. Can this only... Yeah, this can only be placed on anomalies, though. So that's actually kind of a vital thing to consider. I could put it up here. I'm going to go ahead and put it up there. That'll give them at least something to build in the interim. We can also build that. And what else do we want to be building right now? Don't really need Photios here. Dust Revitalization or Revitalizer would be great there. These take Mithrite and stuff. That's why we haven't built them yet. This is actually really frustrating, though. I'm not at all sure why this guy seems unable to move at all. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah? No? No. That's fine, I guess. Let's go ahead and bust these guys out and make an attack. There we go. How are we losing with all these reinforcements? Like, that's gotta be bullcrap. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way that we're losing that fight. Like, I don't understand the game and its rating system of how fights are gonna go sometimes, because that was not their fight to win at all. And we put those guys back in garrison, keep them nice and safe, so that if they attack, they've got to go through the city. Okay. Yeah, so you're showing me the sieged city, but that's it. Alright. Cool. Sayep needs to build things. Let's see what we want to build over here at Oh! I know how we handle this little issue. Photios, my dear friend, would you like to go begin some combat? Let's go have some fun. Yes. Oh, we wanted to re-gear him too, though. Okay, that's true. I'm gonna go in here and we'll look at our design for Photios because we want to upgrade him to have something a little bit better than what he's got right now. Which is basically not a lot. He's got Ward going for him right now, I think. Reveal the terrain around initial position of this unit. Yeah, that's not particularly incredible. Warrior Death, Intimidation Aura, Shared Wisdom, Woodburner, and Precision. I think Woodburner is the one that we want. Plus 25% damage to units on forest tiles. Maybe not. I thought Woodburner was the one that we would want. But I could be wrong. What is Shared Wisdom again? Okay. Interesting. Shared Wisdom go down here, maybe? Yeah, it does. My bad. So Shared Wisdom is additional morale to units. That's Intimidation, Aura, Free Counter, Warrior Death. I'm going to go Free Counter here, and then for this one, we can either take Woodburner, or Precision 3. Sorry, I can't apparently English. Precision 3 is +3 attack range. I actually like that. Let's go with that one. We do not, unfortunately, have the Hyperion for that yet, though. So maybe we have the Mithrite for that one? No, we don't. Okay, so it looks like we're going to stay with the base one for now. That's frustrating. I thought his overworld ability was something more useful than Ward. But apparently I'm thinking maybe of Atmos. I know Atmos's overworld ability is something ridiculous. Like, it's incredibly powerful. Oh, those jerks took that facility back from us. Alright, take their facility, for good measure. Get 'em, boys. Yeah, that's our facility now. Okay, let's bring these guys back and merge them up with this fleet, though. Mainly because it looks like they are fighting to take this area back, so we're going to need more naval vessels eventually. Like, that's a must-have for us. Okay, Photios is done moving. I'm honestly super disappointed about Photios, though. And, alright. Maybe I'm getting this confused, but I could have swore that we could, like, fire siege cannons at dudes that were sieging us, but I think maybe I'm confusing that with a feature in Civ. Okay, let's go to Sayap real quick, and +4 resource on luxury resource extractors. Ooh. What luxuries do we have here? We have gold, which is always useful. Not particularly amazing, though. Like, we're not really dying to get more gold, because we have plenty of gold. In fact, we've reached the point where we basically just booster all the time, so I'm going to go ahead and pop Dust Water while we're at it. Go ahead and pop Spices to increase growth. Sure, we could use 20% health regen on cities. I'm good with that. Then we're going to jump in and see what luxuries we can buy out again, because as we know, the luxury buyout game is a good portion of the endgame of Endless Legend. Let's see. Wasn't there a city I was trying to... I think I was trying to burn both of these cities down, actually, now that I think about it. Are they under control yet? They are. We could just burn them down here. Where's Salty Earth at? Is this not owned yet? I thought this was owned already. Yeah, these guys are fervent. There we go. Salting the Earth. Alright, we're just gonna salt the Earth here. We don't really need these additional Stone Sentinels. We'll let the one Stone Sentinel that's growing there finish, and then we'll salt the Earth. And we will do the exact same thing over here. Once we find Salt the Earth as an option, which we don't, which is weird. Unless we don't actually control this city, but it looks like we control this city, so I don't know... Is it in queue? No, it's not in queue. Interesting. Empire plan, from ownership, from approval, blur to blur. Oh, that's why, because it's not completely owned yet. It's 80%. My bad, guys. I'm still finding little things in the interface. It has been a long time since I've played this game, especially this deep in. Let's go get... Wait, this is how Kia Y. We're gonna go down there and get that ruin. But while we're at it, we should look for where Custodian Tua is, because I would actually like to continue our main quest. Custodian Tua must answer. She's in Hamara, neighboring region of Hamara. I don't... Okay, the neighboring region of Hamara doesn't seem very neighboring to me, because I don't see it anywhere. Frida down here has a lot of ruins in a very condensed space. We should still keep an eye out for a region that we want to colonize that might have Hyperium and Mithrite. If we can find both in one region, I would definitely strive to colonize that one quickly. Potentially here, maybe here, that could be a situation, but we're also looking for Hamara. It looks like everything we need is over in that area. So these units we have over here that are crossing are going to be our best hope for finding stuff that we want. We'll go over here and look at them. You're going to grab a ruin here. Excellent. 20 Hyperium and some science. That's great. We'll engage in combat here again, mainly because we know we're going to win. Yeah, that's what I expected to happen. We did lose some stone soldiers in that process, but it's not a huge loss because stone soldiers are easily replaced. 150 dust, 520 science. That's excellent. That's exactly what we would like from that. Let's go over here and get this pearl. And that'll also give us a chance to take a look at the enemies that are over here, which are orcs, so we should be able to handle those relatively easy as well. Let's take this group across the water to there. And we'll do the same with these guys, but we'll put them right there. Okay, so we are crossing the waters now. We're making trails. It's happening, guys. There's a chance that we'll actually find something useful here. There are 2 quests up there we could send someone to do, but we'll do that after we deal with these invaders. I'm honestly amazed that we're talking about dealing with invaders right now. Like, that's... The fact that that is even a thing for us at this moment is kind of hilarious. Like, I may be sounding a little bit, like, oversure of myself there, but, like, let's be real, guys. Come on. Why are you attacking us? You don't have a rat's chance. You don't have a rat's chance in heck of winning this. We both know it. Don't play games like you do. Okay, no infiltration effect applied. Trying to figure out how we actually do that. You are spying on the city of Nyleria. Ah, here we go. Okay, so if we need our infiltration level to go up. Weird that we can't select any of these. Inspect city. Okay, so there's the city. And if we click on him, can we actually do things? Oh, next level's in 2 turns. Okay, that's right. They have level requirements. Sorry, guys. I remember this now. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this infiltration level to rise, and then we can do... Ooh. At 2, we can decrease population. Since they have no ability to grow here, we may be able to decrease their population to 0 and decolonize there. Let's try that. We'll see if we can actually get around that sort of loophole the game is using. And honestly, I don't want Janel Das to make stone soldiers anymore. I want more boats. We need all the boats. And yeah, the boats are... Cat of Nine Tails pointed this out, and it's very true. The boats are probably the single biggest source of dust drain on our economy right now. Where are the boats at even? They're right there. Yeah, we can't even build them? What? Okay, we have the dust, we have the titanium. Why can't we put those in queue? Oh, probably because we're under siege, so we can't use the port. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So let's make sure that everybody's done a thing. You found nothing. That was like the best ruin ever, guys. So glad we searched that. Oh, look at that. Is that a pillageable facility? I think it is. Yeah, we'll pillage that, and then we'll come over here and we'll pillage this. They want to attack our city, that's fine. We will pillage everything. Alright. Next unit. You can come down and reinforce this. I want to get enough units garrisoned in all of those things to keep us nice and safe. That being said, our next our next Empire plan, we should focus on getting that. So if we can get up to 1275 for our next Empire plan, which is in 2 turns, which sucks because I did not switch everyone over to Influence, so we may end up a little shy. That's definitely not a good thing. I could be wrong, though. Oh, and the Empire plan is going to be more expensive because of the fact that we have these extra cities that we don't even want. That's really annoying. But whatever. In fact, that's annoying enough that I'm going to prioritize salting the earth here and end the turn. And we're going to hope, beyond hope, that by the time... Well, let's take some of these units and garrison them here. Oh, or we can garrison all of the units. That works too. And then Photios will come and clean up the mess. Good job, Photios. You got this. We don't have Atmos yet, or I would consider building that. And then there's this guy who pretty much doesn't do anything anyway, so we'll put him back in his Golem village. Now, what do we have? That's it. Okay. Sorry, guys. Allergies are kicking up again. I love my allergies. They make my life horribly. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I am very excited about where this is going, though. Like, we're pretty dominant here. Once Mason is gone, we'll still have the ability to go ahead and buy a pretty decent Empire plan, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Town Crier is completed last turn. City Improvement, plus 50 dust on city, plus 40% dust on city. Wowie wow wow? That's a lot of dust. You've successfully pillaged an enemy regional building and gained some loot. 150 dust, 12 glass steel. I'll take it. And apparently they are attacking Delhi. I don't understand what they're doing. Okay, I think this is the actual... What the... Game, please. They're reinforcing with those units. Is that actually a thing? Okay. I guess the fight's happening right here. We don't have any control over what's happening, so that's interesting. That whole thing seemed a little bugged out, though, like, waiting for opponent. What? Why are we waiting for the opponent? What is the opponent doing? Okay. I don't know what the heck is going on there. That looks like it's just sort of stuck for some reason. Apparently we're waiting on the opponent. I can't close that, though, so I'm going to leave it alone for now. Mason's population has grown to 8, which is sad because we're about to nuke Mason. Very soon. Next turn we'll be able to go ahead and blow up Mason because we don't want it. Ooh, confluxes are available now, along with ruins with new things to be searched, so we're going to come over here and grab this conflux and search this ruin. 350 dust. Excellent. Ooh, naval ruins. Dun dun dun. Okay, these guys should be able to make it to shore this turn, which is awesome because that's what we want, is to start exploring over here. Hello, hello, that is Hyperion. That is a Wizard Stone. That is a very, very nice region right there. What is this conflux? Minus 60% upkeep on unit, plus 50% health. Ooh, that's a decent conflux. We should maybe pick that up. Is the Settler in this unit, though? The Settler is in this unit, so I'm going to go ahead and strive for getting over here with this unit, and then I'm going to back them up with these guys. The main thing is, if this region actually does have Hyperion and Mithrite, we're going to settle it. I know we're running up to an Empire plan, and we really don't want to have that many things settled for the Empire plan, but we also really, really want to get a good source of Hyperion here, and if we happen to have Mithrite there, that'll be even better. Like, that would be one of the best happenstance things that had happened pretty much ever. At least in my very, very... Well, I guess it's not a short life anymore. I'm kind of old now, y'all. I'm getting up there. So I guess it's not a very short life. However, let's see about... You know what? Let's just have some fun. Photios, you got a job, buddy. You're going over to their place. You're going to set some things on fire. It'll be awesome. I promise. Okay, Janaldas doesn't need to make a stone sentinel anymore. Although we could have it do so just by moving one of these out as a new army, which is fine because that'll clear the queue. And then we'll bring him down here so that we can hide him in Aldedev for a little bit. We do have 2 more naval ships here, so we'll send them over here to reinforce this. And in the meantime, we are going to... Do we have stone soldiers in here? We have to, yeah. We'll pop one of them out just to go gather, like, things since the conflux is up. We can grab some more of these pearls. And potentially some ruins, if we see any that have been, you know, relit. There's some relit ones over in Aldedev right there. So we'll send him over here to get this pearl. Then we'll get that pearl, and then we'll go after these ruins. Hopefully the eclipse is long enough that we can actually get all those. That would be nice. Next up is this guy who's going to garrison himself this turn. Come on, you can do it, buddy. Get over there. Good job. Good job. Alright, who's next? Oh, wow, you get a settler when you salt the earth. I forgot about that. That's why we have a settler in that group. That's kind of awesome. Let's send the settler over here for now. Main reason being that if we're fortunate and there is good things right here, we can send him over there to settle. And Meson is still 1 turn from being under our control completely, which is fine. We still managed to destroy a single city, which means that that will no longer inhibit our ability to gain wonderful things like new boosters and new laws. Let's go check the market for luxuries real quick. Got some dust orchid there we can buy, got some dust water there. Anything else we're interested in? Not particularly. Dye would be great, but there's just not enough of it available right now for it to matter. That being said, potentially somebody in here. Ooh, Eslek Tarash. Ooh, I like the special heroes like that. So let me. Debating whether I want this guy. No, I think I'm going to leave him for now. I don't really specifically need him. And this battle is still waiting for an opponent, so that's really cool. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Yeah, I have no idea what this is, but okay. It's just sort of sitting there, so hopefully when we end the turn, it'll actually opt to resolve that, or it won't. That is frustratingly weird. I guess we wait. Game? Like, it bugged out really hard when this turn started anyway, because it showed, like, 2 combats happening with no ships involved at all, and then this. And I don't know what the heck is going on. That's kind of frustrating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save here real quick. That's not correct. I apparently don't know how to math. I don't know why that says episode 11. But whatever. We go by the latest number. That's how organized I am. So I just saved just to see if anything would come of it, but it doesn't look like we can move past this. So that's not... Well, that's disappointing. Let's see about loading an autosave from the beginning of the turn and see if that fixes it real quick. That is actually... So far, in this one campaign, we found the region thing that's kind of broken, and now we've found this, which seems like it's just a bug, so hopefully it'll go away when we reload this turn. If not, if it just keeps replicating, that may have borked the entire save, so... Let's sincerely hope that did not happen, because I've actually really been enjoying this save, and we've been doing really well. And I am ready to take over Auriga as the Kapaku. God, the Stone Soldier thing is just so powerful. The only reason we're able to have the naval force that we have right now is because all of our Stone Soldiers have no upkeep. That's really what that comes down to. Garrison them, quickly. Maybe that'll help. And here we go again. Oh, okay, but that time it actually exited. Weird. So I guess now we have to do that turn pretty much over, which is great. That's okay, though. Mr. Fortius, we want you to go towards... there. And we are unfortunately out of time now, so I am going to have to go ahead and save it and call it here. Let's go ahead and finish out this turn, though, since we've already played this once. Yes, garrison that, please. And then these two guys we're going to send over here to reinforce that, because everybody else is trying to get in on this ocean game right now, and I'm not having it. This is our ocean. They don't get to has none. You know what, little settler guy? Why don't you get that? And then why don't you come down here and get this ruin, too? Talk about using your settlers, folks. Best use of a settler, exploring ruins. There we go. Yeah, why don't you head up here, too? I don't normally use settlers as throwaways like that, but I mean, that is a free settler. Hopefully, next turn is our empire plan. If we're very, very fortunate, we should be able to get rid of Mason before we do the empire plan. That would be great. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and then we'll save for this episode and call it a day. I do want to see, however, if we get a chance to get rid of Mason before we won't, because it takes one turn to salt the earth. Crap. Oh well. So at least we managed to get rid of Renar. We're working on getting rid of Mason, and we are expanding throughout Auriga, and we managed to get off of that wonderful bug path, too. So that's a good thing. Hey, we got 150 dust and 12 red sand. That's great. We're just pillaging and doing all sorts of terrible things. Though the Alai lose control of our naval region, we bear you no hatred. You are not an enemy of the Auriga. Dude, we're at war. If you don't bear me hatred, why are we at war? Like, please explain. Oh, y'all want to go, huh? It's not going to end well for you. Yeah, that's not a fight you wanted to take. Sorry. Sure, if you guys don't... Yeah, that was an interesting discussion. We bear you no hatred, for you are not an enemy of Auriga, and yet here we go. You guys want war, you don't want peace, but you don't have any hatred for me, right? We're bestest buds. We're bestest buds, y'all. That's why they acting like that. Let's see. We go here, or we go here. 12% building production cost, 15% production. I'm going to go 15% production because this will actually scale and this won't. This goes up the more production improvements we have. This doesn't, so that makes it reasonable to do that. It does look like he's short a couple of books here, so we'll throw that on for some extra dust. And that on for an extra tiny bit of production. Okay, that's good. Your spy infiltrated and has reached level 2. Excellent. So their population down here should still be... No, it's 5 now. I don't know how it's 5. I don't know how their pop is actually growing when they don't really have any regions or anything. Oh, look, they have an army down here now, though. So let's try something a little different, then. Let's go in here, and let's do decrease population. Ooh, that decreases a lot more population if we wait, though. I'm gonna wait. That's way more beneficial to wait on. Let's see what we can get on here. Minus 50 military upkeep is actually really, really useful for us here. Much more useful than most of this stuff is. Although I would like that if we could get it, but we can't yet, so that's okay. Happiness is always good. Movement might be a little much. Yeah, I mean, even if we can't stretch into some of these things, at least getting that military upkeep here is going to help us a lot. Yeah, we're up to 8k now. We are generating a ton. Military upkeep is not even an issue any longer. And the sad reality is now we want everybody to be making ships. We want all the ships all the time. Actually, pop out a stone soldier here. This is actually a good region for us to reinforce as much as we can with stone soldiers, because these two regions are going to be the first point of contact for any United Empire people, or not United Empire, I'm sorry, Volter people trying to come in through this, this ocean, or sea, or whatever the hell that is. I am not good with geography, guys. Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, click that like button. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at GamerUnderDev to know when every video goes live. That is 6 videos a week, 2 Battletech, 2 Endless Legend, 2 Endless Space. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!